May it
Yes.
please, Your Lordship. Your Lordship, I beg to mention item number 2, Your Lordship. I'm for the petitioner and the leading counsel is out of station. Your Lord. Item number 2, Your Lordship.
PIL.
Yes, Your Lord. I've taken from the other side. I've
What
taken
is the
consent.
stage? What is the
Uh,
stage of the PIL?
I,
Let's see
I,
item number 2. Anything to be done?
Your Lordship, I'm not well aware regarding the matter.
Let's see what is the matter about. Okay. So any homework to be done by the respondents or what? Let's see. First PIL matters simply adjourning. Okay. So the state respondents were supposed to file a affidavit in reply. Okay, yes, the petitioner, it's a petitioner, yes,
I'm for the
affidavit in
petitioner.
reply.
I'm for the petitioner, Your Lordship.
Okay, then we can wait. Affidavit in reply, yes. You heard Mr. So-and-so who has prayed for adjournment of the matter since Mr. Is this AK
AK Singh.
Talukdar?
Yeah, I'm appearing on
Mr.
behalf.
So-and-so appearing on behalf of Mr. AK Singh, the leading counsel for the petitioner for adjournment of the matter. Since the leading counsel is an outstation counsel. Review of the above, list the matter after 2 weeks.
3 weeks, Your Lordship.
After 3 weeks. In the meantime, affidavit in reply is to be filed by the learned counsel for the petitioner.
Deeply obliged, Your Lordship.
Your Ladyship, I beg to mention item number 1.
Yes.
Yes, we already filed the rejoinder. May fix for the final hearing for next day.
We'll wait for the matter to be called. Yes. Okay.
Your Ladyship, actually, I couldn't
Item
bring.
number 1, let's see what is going on in the PILs.
Yes, may Your Lordship.
Wait, do you wait? This habit, just
I
a
beg
few
to mention-
cases, we can wait. Yes, 1.
Yes, sir. I would like to mention item number 6.
1 has been called. Just a few cases. Let's do it as per the serial. We are not running away. You can wait. Yes. What is the stage?
We already filed rejoinder, so pleadings are completed.
See, this is a PIL.
Yes, ma'am.
So what did you say?
Actually, today I couldn't bring the file due to of some unavailable situations, so maybe adjourn for other day.
This is concerning the solid waste management.
Yes, Your
Isn't it?
Yes.
Now, what is the system out here? Because in other places, we have this vehicle coming to collect the garbage with the bell ringing.
Yes, Your
Is
Lordship.
it the same thing that is
It's
done here?
Here, yeah, provisions are here, but it doesn't work.
Why? Because this is something.
They
which
say because of
affects-
financial crisis. That's
Now,
there.
has a site been identified where the solid waste is going to be disposed of? Anything like that?
Yes, there is man place to dispose those things, but inside cities, there are no proper dustbins are provided. So we are facing problem for that to dispose inside the cities. There are one place to dispose all the things, but every day the provisions are not provided. The vehicles are not provided for disposal. So it's people inside the cities are facing the problem to dispose the garbages.
Anyway, the respondents, what steps are you taking in this
Here,
matter?
the sanctions were already given by the central government. We identified the place also for constructions of solid waste management, everything. Then people started opposing that it shouldn't be constructed near our village. Then we have to again find another site now.
So what is happening right now? Is there a vehicle coming to collect
Yes,
the
yes,
garbage
that's there.
in all the localities? Then where is it taken?
Now, the site, the solid waste management site, we have already identified. Constructions would be,
You have identified. In
Yes.
the meantime, where is this thing
no, the
waste
old
disposed of?
dumping area we are disposing, old area.
A dumping area, a certain dumping
Yes,
area has been
yes.
identified
The
No.
old place.
in the old one.
Yes.
So what is wrong with the old dumping place?
No, now we are construction, that solid waste management machineries, everything will be installed to
Okay,
segregate those.
proper
Yeah.
machine.
Scientifically, it will be segregated.
It's not so much as if it is a WPC where it is
Yes.
heard and disposed of. We'll have to see the progress.
Wait
of
for
the
some more
state
months, my lord,
government,
it will be
Yes.
over. my lord.
Because we have to see. Now we will, okay, in the next court date, your affidavit in reply, it's still not good enough.
We already filed rejoinder.
Rejoinder, so in your rejoinder, you're saying that it's still not good enough?
No.
You look
I
at the
have,
rejoinder,
Yes. Yes.
okay. See. Okay, then copy of the rejoinder be given. Let them study the rejoinder and see if you have any comments or instructions regarding the rejoinder. What
Yes,
is the step
yes.
to be taken? Yes, heard Miss
Sonam,
P. Bansai, is it?
Sonam Somu.
Okay, solemn, solemn.
Yes.
Learned counsel for the petitioner who submits that they have filed their rejoinder affidavit. However, the learned counsels for the respondents submit that they have not received a copy of the rejoinder affidavit. In view of the above, the counsel for the petitioner is to take steps to furnish copies of the rejoinder affidavit. In the next date, the learned counsels for the respondents will get instructions with regards to whether an affidavit is required to be filed with regards to the rejoinder affidavit. What is the contents of the rejoinder affidavit?
Actually,
Yes.
they are not following the rules of solid waste management. That's
Where
where.
The gist of the rejoinder affidavit is that the respondents are not following the guidelines
Yes, solid waste management rules.
of the solid waste management issued by the state. Accordingly, list after 3 weeks.
Much-
Yes.
May I please, Your Lordship? In terms of order dated 1/5/23, I was asked to serve copy to respondents number 4, 5, 7, 12, 13, 15, 20, 23, 24, 26, 27, 28, 30 to 33 through the Principal Conservator of Forests. Now, this was served to them, and record shows that it was forwarded to them by administrative order dated 19 May 2023. And thus, government advocate was to apprise this court whether or not they have received the copies.
So what's happening? Because the office note indicates that service report in respect of the mentioned
Yes.
respondents is not received.
Joseph, I have checked the record.
Yes.
One communication has come to Sonal Korlo. Where it was the concern, the principal office, they have forwarded it to the concerned CCF.
So we may await for the return of the,
And whether they have received any lordship details from the concerned CCA, whether the copies have been served to the concerned officer or not, lordship.
That has to
That
be
part I have
awaited.
to again-
Yes, so just see, okay, clarify or verify whether service
No.
report has been served.
Lordship,
Lordship may see that communication, the which.
Where's the communication?
it's in the front part, Lordship.
Uh,
This is communication
This
between,
is through registered post, isn't it?
no.
This is dated 5/6/2023,
This dated lordship 19 May 2020.
19th
May
May.
2020.
It should be in the.
Yes, the
front part.
communication between lordship, conservator forest and lordship, chief conservator forest. Copy has been lordship served to this from a court also, lordship.
Okay, there's one communication.
Lordship.
And you verify
Lordship.
whether notice upon the respondents is complete or not.
Lordship, a short date may be given. This is almost a year now. It was 19 May, Lordship.
Whether, so, okay, heard Miss N. Dungan, learned counsel for the petitioner, along with Mr.
S. Tapin.
S. Tapan, learned senior government advocate, appearing for the state respondents number 1 to 3. The learned counsel for the respondent has prayed for time to verify whether service of notice upon the respondents number 5, 12, 13, 15, 20, 23, 24, 27, 28, 30, 31, 32, and 33 is complete or not. In view of the above, list the matter on
After 2 weeks.
after 2 weeks. List the
Alright.
matter after 2 weeks.
May it be the lordship. This is the matter which has otherwise come for orders today regarding steps.
Yes.
Respondent number 8. We had taken steps for 3 times now.
Yes.
I think the report now is, I think it has been received by them.
So now the office note indicates that service report in respect of respondents number 8 and 9 are still awaited.
9, I think, have already appeared.
So you're appearing for respondent number
9.
9,
Malad,
8,
And another thing,
I put the Malad respondent number. Union of India, Malad, respondent number 4, 5, 6, and 7, Malad.
who is
Malad,
8?
in view of the Malad, the order passed by this honorable court, Malad, we have taken states happens to the private respondent number 9, 8, and 9 also, Malad. Now, 8 is appearing.
No,
9 is
nine is-
appearing.
9 is appearing, and notice happens to the respondent 8 is also completed, Malad. On the
Wait.
last occasion, Malad, they came, but they did not appear.
in fact, we had taken justice service also, which they refused to accept. And
affidavit of service?
no, we didn't do that.
Then you do.
But then
it.
from the
But
government side also, because he's preparing for BRO, on the last occasion, he was directed to file the notice through him, take the steps through him. He has done it, but they have refused to accept it. Because the
So then
entire,
you file an affidavit to that effect instead of just reporting it verbally, then we can take note of that. And if they refuse to, then we can deem
Proceed
it
back to the
served,
ex parte.
proceed.
Malad, another difficulty is only because of the status quo order passed by this honorable court.
Huh.
The connected Malad, only for the appearance on the part of the Malad, the private respondents hearing, Malad. We made our endeavors to Malad, start the copy up until then, Malad. In fact, that has already been completed.
Okay, so
Now the difficulty is, Malad, by virtue, Malad, in Malad, the view of the Malad, the order of the status quo, Malad. We are not in a position to Malad, the proceed further.
may I just submit
So
the,
file an
I'll
affidavit
do that.
saying that notice upon respondent
Yes.
Dusty, we were asked, then you
Yes.
said they refused to
they
accept.
refuse to accept, I
Okay.
can file an
Then
affidavit.
based on that, we can proceed
Yes,
with the case. 9 is represented, so we're waiting for only 8,
yes.
isn't it? Who is 9? 9 has been represented. Because if there is nothing which indicates what you have submitted, Now, when were you asked to file Dusty service?
The last order.
Okay, Dusty, then you, this thing, apprise this court in way,
I'll
by
do-
way of an
I'll do that.
affidavit, isn't it?
I'll do that.
My
Yes.
officer concerned about the project work.
So you should have filed the affidavit of service.
We'll fix a short date, we'll fix a short date.
Any
and
date
then
in
we
the
can
month of
proceed.
May.
During this, in this month only, give us next week, in the next week.
If you also can have it on second week of May. Any day on second week of May. First week I have some difficulty.
So you see, affidavit. And then here, besides that, affidavit in reply, not yet filed. Are you?
We
going
have,
to
we have
file-
filed it today.
Okay,
We have
so.
filed it today.
Heard Mr.
A Sharma.
A. Sharma, learned counsel for the petitioner, along with Mr. M. Kato, learned GSGI, for
respondent.
respondents number.
4,
to
5,
s-
6, and 7.
Okay, 4 to 7, then 10 and 11. Okay, comma, 10 and 11. And Mr.
My lord, I am for respondent number
G.
2.
Learned government advocate for respondent number 2. While, who is Mr. D. Kamduk, learned standing counsel for land management department for respondents number 1 and 3. Along with Mr. Yes, you, for respondent number 9. B. Daji. D. Daji, learned counsel for respondent number 9. The office note indicates that service report upon respondent number 8 is still awaited. The learned counsel for the petitioner submits that he will be filing the affidavit with regards to attempt to make, to serve notice upon respondent number 8 through Dusty service. He also further submits that the affidavit in reply will be filed within the course of the day. In view of the above, list on,
14th of May.
is it okay, 14th, this month, next week? Yes, yes.
If you will allow, Your Lordship, I am Colonel Srivastava. I am
Yes.
from the Border Roads Organization.
Oh,
Ma'am, this particular project is very ambitious strategic project spanning almost 1,700 kilometers of road network across the border areas of Arunachal. In the entire project, this particular stretch of 30 kilometers is what is under contention that we are discussing today. Now, the alignment of this particular road in this 30 kilometers of contentious area has been finalized after a detailed scientific study undertaken by us through 2 consultants. These 2 consultants are respondent number 8 and 9. Now, the respondent number 8, who is based in Calcutta,
yes.
He is not-
We are waiting
Yes,
for him.
he is not coming into submit his response, but because of which the entire alignment is based on the requirements of the armed forces, the strategic alignments that we are looking for induction of troops, so that it has got a surveillance cover from the adversary. My humble submission to you here is, ma'am, that there is a status quo which has been
Yes,
for
yes.
the progress to undertake even the preliminary works like acquisition of land, proposal for forest clearance. That has been put since October. So in case that could be reviewed, that is the only submission I want to make to the law.
So,
My
in
only
the next
submission is-
date, in the next date, we will consider that also. Maybe you will have to file an IE to
Yeah,
vacate the interim order passed, if it is required, isn't it? Because, but this interim order says that it is till the next returnable date, okay? Till the next date. So in the next date, we can have this interim order also can be heard.
Let
Is
them
it-
file an application to that effect. They're yet to file an application to that effect.
Well, that we have already proceeded.
And it was passed after
Okay.
hearing all the parties. The interim order was passed after hearing all the parties, not an expert
It is
interim. order.
filed under
So,
process for
so in
filing.
the next date, we can hear.
On
hear.
14th of May.
So, list on
14th of May.
14th? Okay. In the meantime, you file a affidavit in
Yes,
reply.
Your Lordship.
Okay.
The interim order will be
We
continued.
will just mention that the petitioners, no, the respondents number You are for respondents number
Numbers 4 to 7, 10 and 11.
4 to 7, 10 and 11 have expressed urgency in the matter. Okay, in view of the above, list the matter on so and so.
14.
14.
The interim order may continue till then.
Meanwhile, the interim order shall continue till the next returnable date.
Obliged.
Ma'am.
Yes, yes.
Number 5.
Yeah, Lordship, I'm appearing on behalf of Learned Counsel, Senior Counsel PJ Saikia. Lordship, due to some personal difficulties, could not come today from Guwahati. So matter may be adjourned.
Okay.
After 3 weeks. Lordship.
Mr. So-and-so makes mention on behalf of the senior counsel, is it for the petitioner, Mr. PJ Saikia, for adjournment of the matter since the learned counsel is an outstation counsel. No one appearing for the respondents in view? Yes,
I have taken the concern.
okay. Miss So-and-so, a learned government advocate, appears on behalf of the respondents and raised no objection. In view of the above, list after,
Lots of quick step may be given so that the council can come.
okay, in view of the above,
Taking adjournment continuously. So
list on, give me a date, any date when you'll be available? You feel, we'll give a date.
Okay. Tuesday.
28, Lordship.
20,
28. 28.
13th,
28.
28,
Yes,
list
yeah.
on 28 May 20. Yes.
Obliged.
Of lights.
Number 6.
Yes,
May I please, Lordship? Lordship, the council, Mr. Ayan Sharma is currently due to his health couldn't appear, Your Lordship. Kindly, this matter may be listed on 6th of May.
okay, he's not an amicus curiae, is it?
No.
Because if it is an amicus, then the interest is affected, but since it's the council, yes. Mr. So-and-so makes mention on behalf of Mr. Ayan Sharma, learned counsel for the appellant, for adjournment of the matter. In view of the above, list after,
Or list on
or
6th
list
of May.
on 6 May 2020.
Chief Your Lordship.
Let this matter maybe come up after 3 weeks.
What is the stage? You know, because last time,
Yes.
on Friday, there was a case where the respondents had prayed for adjournment, mentioning that it was with the consent of the petitioner. But later, the learned counsel for the petitioner appeared
Yes.
and he said that his consent was not taken and he wanted a hearing on the interim order that was passed, because this court had noted that interim order will be considered in the next court date. But now the counsel for the respondents were no longer available. Okay,
Yeah, my,
so I don't know, this long queue, you will all ask for adjournment. But sometimes the petitioners, they're also present. Okay. And they might not be agreeing to the
yes.
adjournment which you have prayed, because that happened on a Friday. We called for the counsel for the respondent, but he was no longer available. So I think we had fixed the next day.
My lord, when we say consent, it's consent to all the parties, my lord. Even the government advocate, they should take consent, not only the private
Yes,
advocates.
yes.
That
But
party
usually
that-
when they are the respondent,
Yes.
they're usually not in a hurry. But for the petitioners, when they have approached this court, then when it's the petitioners, where the respondents ask for adjournment and the consent of the petitioner in last Friday, but they mentioned that the consent of the petitioner was taken, but it was not actually taken. Okay, so I think we have to be a bit careful. Anyways, so this is 4 and 9,
19.
is it?
19.
19, I'm there, madam. 4, I'm not there. 19.
So you're for the petitioner or the?
I'm for the petitioner, Your Lordship, and about the case.
On what grounds are you praying for adjournment?
Oh, no, I have some personal difficulty today. I came, that's why.
Mr. M. Kato also was
I
around.
have
somewhere?
taken responsibility.
Okay,
I made
okay. Mr.
SK
S.K. Dori, learned counsel for the petitioner, has prayed for adjournment since he is having some personal difficulties today. Mr. D. Kamduk, is it? Hmm? Okay, learned government advocate has not objected. In view of the above list, after
3 weeks.
3 weeks.
Apply.
Yes.
Item number 46 and 47. The state respondent file affidavit to the additional affidavit. So we need some time to, my lord, submit our response. My lord, may be kind enough to fix the matter on 7th of June, my lord, as instructed by 46 and 47.
This has been listed for hearing.
Yes, today they have filed an additional affidavit.
We had taken the liberty on the last occasion because there were certain points that were missed out.
And
Apparently, they would like to file a response to that. So we have otherwise discussed
Yes,
this convenience since he is also to be fixed on 7th of June.
7th June.
7th June.
Okay. Mr.
AK Prakash.
AK, for learned counsel for the petitioner.
Petitioner.
For the petitioner has prayed for adjournment since the additional affidavit filed by the respondents, state respondents, was received today, and he needs time to go through the said additional affidavit.
Madam.
In view of the above, as prayed for, list on
7th. of
7 June 2024.
My lord, I have one more prayer in respect to item number 45. I have been told that state respondent is going to file an affidavit. So, my lord,
Yes, we are going to file affidavit, madam.
But see, when the matter has already been listed for hearing and you are filing affidavits at this stage,
My lord,
is it
earlier,
allowed?
my lord, that is here, my lord. Earlier, it was conducted by the other council, my lord. Now I have been
Then we have to
entrusted.
release it from hearing list if affidavits are going to be filed at this stage.
My lord, yes, my lord, because the affidavit they filed earlier, it's not inconclusive, my lord. It's not exhaustive, my lord. Therefore, in order to have the to
Then again, you'll have to file rejoinder, then we'll release it from
my lord,
a hearing list.
my lord,
Yes, Mr.
T Tagum, my lord,
T.
Tagum,
Tagum, learned counsel for,
Standing Council for Education. Department.
okay, the Standing Council for Education submits that he may be allowed to file an additional affidavit in the matter since the previous affidavit filed by the respondents is not conclusive. Mr.
AK Prakash.
So learned counsel for the petitioner has not objected. It is however seen that this matter has already been listed for hearing. In view of the above, the matter may be released from hearing list and filed in the admission.
And also may kindly consider my prayer that the matter be listed on the 7th of June. Because I'm coming on.
Okay, in admission list, list the matter on 7th
7th of
June
June.
as prayed for.
Okay.
Yes.
Please, madam.
Hmm.
I beg to mention item number 17 on behalf of counsel for the petitioner R.L. Tungan. He is out of station. I've taken consent from the other side also. Item number 17.
Mr. So and so, it's mentioned on behalf of Mr. R.N. Thungum,
Yes,
learned counsel for the petitioner for adjournment of the matter with the consent of the respondents.
madam, my lord, let this matter be fixed on 13th of May.
Just on 13th May as prayed for.
Highly obliged.
May I? My ladyship, I'm on behalf of petitioner. The conducting, I beg to mention item number 31.
31.
Yes, the conducting council is out of session. So kindly this matter may be listed after 2 weeks. The consent of the other party has been taken.
Yes, mention is made on behalf of Mr.
Ms. T.Y. Bhutia.
T.Y. Mukhya,
Yes. Yes, my ladyship.
Learned Counsel for the petitioner for adjournment of the matter with the consent of the respondents. In view of the above list after 2 weeks.
Yes, my ladyship. Deeply obliged.
My lord, I beg to mention item number 37, my lord.
Yes,
My lord, this matter will list after 2 weeks, my lord. My lord, 3 weeks, my lord. Inadvertently, my lord, I could not take a step upon the private respondent, my lord.
oh,
So,
you're for the petitioner?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, yes. Mr. So-and-so, Learned Counsel for the petitioner has prayed for time since he could not take steps upon the
private respondent, my lord.
private respondent. The steps is to be taken within 5 days.
My lord, my lord.
5 days, list after
3 weeks, ma'am.
2 weeks.
Yeah, ma'am.
My lord, I would like to mention item number 20,
20,
maybe adjourn.
20,
Listed
yes.
after 3 weeks.
You are for the
I am for the petitioner.
petitioner. And why are you praying for adjournment?
Feel not good health.
Pardon?
Feel not good health.
I can't hear you.
Feel not good health.
You are not in good health. Or the council?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Mention is made on behalf of? You are appearing on behalf of whom?
No, I am for counsel, C. Logi.
Okay, appearing on behalf of Mr. C. Longi.
My lord, meantime, this court
Learned
has,
Counsel for the petitioner for adjournment of the matter since the Learned Counsel is said to be indisposed. Yes.
meanwhile, last proceeding, this court is, Honorable Court is directed to press tips for publications of local newspapers. So maybe take fresh tips, allow for take fresh tips.
Record item number 20. You're supposed to take fresh steps
Fresh
upon?
tips.
upon-
Respondent number 5,
Okay,
private respondent.
okay, no need, huh? In the meantime, fresh steps is to be taken for issuance of notice upon respondent number 5. List after 3 weeks.
3 weeks.
Yes,
Obliged.
My lord, I beg to mention item number 33, my lord. With
you
the,
you mentioned in the previous one, fresh steps by newspaper publication.
my lord, with the
Yes.
consent of the other party, my lord. Can this matter be listed on
Which
28?
one, which item?
33, my lord.
33,
Yes, my lord.
yes.
28 May, my lord.
Both of you are present, isn't it?
My lord, here I require to file the affidavit, my lord. Affidavit, pairwise comment, I've not yet received from the department.
Okay. Mr. P.D. Nair, Learned Counsel for the petitioner is present, while Mr.
T.
T. Jamon, Learned Government Advocate,
Tagum, my lord, for Standing Council Education Department. About,
Standing Counsel for the Education Department, respondent number
State respondent, my lord.
for the state respondents. Have prayed for time for filing of their counter affidavit since Paraguay's comments is not received till date. In view of the above, list after 3 weeks. Yeah, list after 3 weeks on, give me a date, 3 weeks,
28th of May, my lord.
28 May 2024.
My lord, there's an interim order in my.
Okay, meanwhile, interim order passed earlier shall continue till the next date of listing.
Lordship, I beg to mention item number 40.
40. Yes,
On behalf of respondent number 5,
Can this matter be fixed on 16th May with the consent from all the parties?
Just give me item number 40.
Sir,
Here it appears that no Wakalatnama has been filed to represent whom?
inadvertently, I have not filed. I'm filing. I have filed
You are
already.
for 5,
Yes,
isn't it?
I have
So-
filed already this morning.
Okay, then, Mr. P. D. Nair, learned counsel for the petitioner is present, while Mr.
Arkoyu,
R. Quim, learned counsel for respondent number
5.
submits that, Wakalatnama has been filed and he's paid for time for filing of his counter affidavit. Then here it says that steps for service of notice on respondent number 5, 6, and 7 not yet taken.
My lord, I'll make first steps in my.
Meanwhile, fresh steps is to be taken for service of notice upon respondent number 6 and 7. List on
16 May.
16 May 2020.
Your Ladyship, I beg to mention item number 26, 27, and 28. These are analogous matters.
Yes, 26, 27, and 28.
28.
Yes, 26.
Maybe least after 1 week, since leading counsel is from Guwahati, so he couldn't arrive.
For the petitioner.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Your Honor, I'm appearing on behalf of J. Jongludur, standing counsel for the respondent 1, 2, 3, 4, and 6.
Okay,
So we
Ms.
are
So
okay
and
with
so
the date.
makes mention on behalf of Mr.
Esmo.
S. Mandan, learned counsel for the petitioner for adjournment of the matter, which is not objected by Ms.
J. Jongludur.
So and so appearing on behalf of the respondents.
Your Lordship may be given a fixed date.
In view of the above, as prayed for, list on, give me a date,
6 May.
6 May 2024.
Much obliged.
Yes.
Your Lordship, I beg to mention item number 24, 25, and 39. Conducting counsel is not present today on medical ground. Your Lordship, kindly matter may fix after 2 weeks.
Okay. Mention is made on behalf of Mr.
Subu Koyam.
Sum Koya, learned counsel for the petitioner. Since the learned counsel for the petitioner is said to be indisposed. In view of the above list after
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Lordship, I beg to mention item number 22 and 23.
Hmm.
Some more time may be given to file affidavit.
To file your counter
Affi-
affidavit.
Affidavit,
What affidavit? In reply or counter? You're for the,
reply for standing counsel power department
for the petitioner.
for respondent number 1 and 3.
Then it will be counter affidavit, isn't it? Yes, Mr. So and so, learned counsel for respondent number
1 and 3.
1 and 2 has prayed for further time for filing of their counter affidavit.
22, 23.
In view of the above, list after 2 weeks,
3 weeks.
list after 3 weeks.
And Lordship, item number 34. Here I am for the petitioner.
Item number
34, 34.
34.
Yes, 34.
Yes,
Matter may be taken up after
you are applying on behalf of the
petitioner.
petitioner.
Yes.
And why are you praying for adjournment?
Leading counsel is out of station.
Who is the counsel?
El Perme.
Make your submissions clear, isn't it? Mention is made on behalf of Mr. L. Permit, learned counsel for the petitioner for adjournment of the matter since the learned counsel is said to be out of state here. In view of the above, list after 3 weeks.
And Lordship, item number 41. Here for
Hmm.
respondent number 1, 3, and 4.
You are for the,
Respondent number 1, 3, and 4.
who is for the petitioner? Item
Petition-
number 41.
41. M. Kato.
You are for the petitioner.
No, I'm for respondent.
Anyone appearing for the petitioner?
That for the petitioner, madam.
Now, in this case, let me see the file. You see, I've made little notings.
Madam, let the matter may come forward. It's because, madam, the state respondent has already filed their affidavit saying that, madam, the payment has to be made by the private respondent here in madam.
See, private respondent is respondent number 2.
Madam.
Now here it says that the office note says unserved notice in respect of respondent number 2 is returned back. So you'll have to find the correct address of respondent number 2.
Madam, in that case, madam, I may be allowed to take fresh steps. madam.
Yes. Mr. M. Katu, learned counsel for the petitioner, is present and submits that he may be allowed to take fresh steps upon respondent number 2. Since the office note indicates that unserved notice in respect of respondent number 2 is returned back to this registry. Mr. So-and-so appearing on behalf of the learned counsel for the respondent has also prayed for adjournment. In view of the above, just after 3 weeks.
My lord, within,
3 weeks.
my lord, may I present, my lord, that answered copy may be allowed to take fresh step again. madam.
Yes, no, Fred, you're allowed to take fresh steps.
Yes, madam.
Since office
That an-
note indicates
Yes,
this.
but that answered copy, my lord, again, that will be resent to the, my lord, the alternative
You
address.
take fresh steps with the unserved copy.
Yes. That,
By relying on the unserved copy.
madam, that copy has been returned. The copy which has been
returned.
sent to the, my lord, the private respondent has returned. My
Uh,
lord, again, that copy may be, my lord, allowed to take.
But with the, what is the reason why it is returned? Let's see.
My lord, we'll find out the alternative address. madam. Sometime, my lord, what
Okay.
if that copy is not, my lord, returned to us, my lord. Again, my lord, we have to get it comfortable.
Okay, fresh steps may be allowed to be taken for service of notice upon respondent number 2 by relying on the unserved copy,
Madam.
which is returned to the registry.
Correct. Development.
My lord, I beg to mention item number 14 and 21, my lord. My lord, here I require to file the counter affidavit, my lord. 3 weeks' time may be granted, my lord, with the consent of the
What
other
the
party.
cases?
My lord, yes, my lord.
14 and 31.
21, my lord. 21.
21. 14 and 21. Mr. So-and-so, learned government advocate
Yes, my lord, standing counsel for education department.
of standing counsel for the respondents, education
Education
department,
department.
has prayed for time for filing of their counter affidavits. In view of the above, list after
3 weeks.
3 weeks.
Deeply applied.
May I please? My lord, I beg to mention item number 16, my lord.
1/6, yes.
In this matter, I am supposed to serve extra copies to the state respondent, man. However, the same is not served.
Why?
I may be given 2 days. In the
You
meantime,
want Mr.
M. Doji, man.
M. Doji submits that he may be given time to serve copies of the writ petition to the state respondents. In view of the above, as prayed for, requisite extra copies of the writ petition is to be duly served to the state respondents. List in the next week.
After 3
Okay.
weeks, your lordship.
List after
3 weeks, your lordship.
3 weeks for these state respondents to then file their counter affidavit.
All right.
My lordship, I beg to mention item number 1, lordship, on behalf of respondent number 10 and 11, lordship. Leading counsel, Master J. is out of.
10, 11.
Lordship, respondent number 10 and 11, lordship. Item number 1.
Okay, item number 1.
And I take consent from the petitioner, lordship.
Mr. So-and-so mentions that the leading counsel for respondents number 10 and 11, Mr.
J. lordship.
J. Ginny,
Lordship.
then J. Ginny
Lordship.
is not able to appear today and has prayed for adjournment. In view of the above, list after 2 weeks,
3 weeks. Lord.
3 weeks. Yes.
My lord, I beg to mention item number 6 to 10. These are connected matters. Though it is listed for orders, in view of the urgency in the matter, this may be taken up for final disposal on 6th, coming Monday.
Item number
6 to 10.
6 to 10. What is the stage? Let's see.
It's for orders, but since there is an urgency in the matter, the filings, the pleadings is over. So we pray for
No, I
final
think
disposal.
just for orders, in the
Yes.
next date, the IA can be disposed of.
No, instead of issuing notice in the IA, this honorable court was pleased to pass order saying that the matter itself will be taken up for final disposal.
Let's see. I think we have to wait for your turn. Every time we have to see. So
Obliged, Lordship.
you're going to simply pray for adjournment.
Lordship,
Because
actually,
if there is
I would have,
already an
I would
order.
have tried for disposal today, but due to cough and fever last night, I couldn't prepare.
Okay, so if there is already an order which says it will be
Yes.
taken up for disposal.
Yes.
Then you pray for adjournment, yes. Ms. N. Darkin, Honorary Counsel for the petitioner,
Yes,
has prayed for adjournment of the matter. In view of the above, list on
6th.
6th May 2020.
There is also an interim order which may be
Okay.
continued.
Meanwhile, the interim order passed earlier shall continue till the next.
It may be written on the agreement of the parties. We, all of us are.
Okay,
there.
Ms. So-and-so, along with Mr. Who is for the respondent, along with Mr. So-and-so, learned counsel for the respondent, number 4. Let's pray for, have prayed for adjournment of the matter. Okay, then list on so-and-so. 6.
Obliged.
May I, Lordship, I beg to mention item number 36. Here, the respondent 2, 4, 5, and 6 have not yet filed their affidavit.
So you're for whom?
I am for the petitioner, Lordship.
Who is for the respondent?
2, 4, 5, and 6.
Yes. Are you going to pray for time for filing of your counter?
We have already filed, sir.
Then who is 2, 4, 5, and 6? The private respondents or what?
Not private respondent, Your Honor.
If the government says they've already filed, you're for the petitioner, you're saying they have not filed the
They
counter.
have filed only for 7, Your Honor.
Check.
One and three also.
So they have filed the counter. If copy is not received, you can pray that copies may be given. No, wait, let them settle between them. What? What happened?
And then, Lordship,
You're going to pray for what?
for a rejoinder, Your Honor.
Rejoin the
Yes.
affidavit.
Yes,
Ah,
sir.
yes, it's okay. They've cleared the, clarified the matter. Mr. So-and-so, learned counsel for the petitioner, has prayed for time for filing of his rejoinder affidavit.
Yes.
Okay, in view of the above, list after 3 weeks.
3 weeks. Interim may be continued, Lordship.
Meanwhile, the interim order passed earlier shall continue till the next date.
Obliged.
Yes.
My lord, this item number 2, I thought I'll make a mention, but since this has become number 1 item, in this case, I'll be requesting some more time to file the affidavit. What happened exactly in this case, my lord? I got the Paravas comment, but some documents, my lord, they could not produced by the department because on that record had been seized by the SIC, my lord. That's the main problem. So I'll be requesting some more time to file our affidavit, my lord.
Mr. So-and-so, learned counsel for the state respondents has prayed for further time for finding of the counter affidavit.
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. P.D. Nair, learned counsel for the petitioner is present. In view of the above, list after, when it will be ready? Okay, in
28th
view
of
of
May.
the above, as prayed for, list on
May.
28. 28 May 22.
Madam, instead of the state respondents, respondents number 8 and 9, other state respondents have filed their affidavit.
Okay, respondent number 8 and
8 and
9.
9, 8 and 9, most precise.
Okay, respondents number 8 and 9.
Deeply obliged, madam.
Oh.
Next.
Item 3. In this case, my lord was taking up this matter. Neither here nor there.
Oh,
Madam,
yes,
look at
yes,
the process.
okay, which we were taking up to VP all the time.
Yes, ma'am.
Through BC, yes, my lord, so many
Ah.
times.
So you were supposed to file a additional affidavit, isn't it?
Additional affidavit, my lord, actually we are asked to get the latest status of the matter, my lord. My lord, so we have written to the finance department and we have received the status, my lord. The matter had been placed before the high power committee for consideration. My lord.
So is it yes or no? Are you going to consider, allow or no?
My lord, issue has been placed before high power committee, my lord.
So how long will it take the high power committee?
My lord, that part, my lord, it will be very difficult to say, my lord, how long it will take, my lord.
From the
But
affidavits.
yes, we have to know whether the state government is inclined to grant what is paid by the petitioner or whether they are more inclined to reject. And then the matter can be disposed of. Now here we are either here nor there, so we don't know what's going
My
on.
lord, since the matter has been placed before the, my lord, high level committee, if the committee considers, my lord, then matter ends there, my lord. If the high level committee rejects the proposal submitted by the department, then it's different.
Who are the members of the high level
My lord,
committee?
it's the chief secretary and others, my lord.
Then maybe we can fix a date within which the high level committee should be sitting
Yes.
and deciding the matter,
My lord.
isn't it? How often do they sit?
My lord, can it be after 3 weeks, my lord, so that I can take further, my lord, instruction, my lord.
If the committee agrees, then my lord,
Matter ends.
matter ends.
Ends
If
there.
it
The
does
matter
not,
ends there, that's
Then my
what.
lord will have to decide because.
Then we have to hear the matter, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Mr. P.D. Nair, learned counsel for the petitioner is present, while Mr. M. Pertin, learned senior government advocate, submits that,
So Navam.
My lord,
yes,
Arish Nabu, my lord.
learned senior
Additional AG, my lord.
additional AG. I get confused with your names. Isn't it? Additional AG submits that the matter has now been placed before the high level standing committee. And the decision of the high level standing committee may be awaited.
Yes.
In support of his submission, he has brought to the notice of this court the letter dated 7 March 2024. Issued by the Principal Secretary Finance, Government of AP. This may be made a part of the file. In view of the above, list after,
My lord, as my friend is suggested, 3rd of June, my lord, no issue, my lord.
My lord will be in Aizawl.
we don't know. Okay. List on, when do you want it?
Oh, 3rd June counting, okay.
3rd or 4th, counting 3rd and 4th.
5th of June.
List on 5th June.
But in terms of the idea order dated 15/3/2024, my lord, last chance was given to them to file response. Till date, they did not. So matter may be posted for hearing. So that was the last time given.
My lord,
Yes.
my lord, we short for the Paraway's comment, my lord. So Paraway's comment, my lord, they sent for the law baiting, my lord. So we require some more time to file.
The last chance was given.
My lord, that is there, my lord. Practically what the situation is that, my lord. Entire department, the forces, they were the whole because of the election process, my lord. Some staff, the officer, they were engaged in election duty, my lord. Because of that process got delayed, my lord. Anyway, father, for all
How many
fairness,
last
my lord.
chance? Final chance, then final. Yeah,
Madam.
final last chance or what?
This is for their betterment only. We require to file the exhaustive affidavit, my lord.
That we require some sort of response.
My
Because
lord,
the
that's-
whole grievance is the middle, is that my lord, some create for director of elementary education. They without
is-
any authority retain all the posts, as a result of which
That is-
our promotion stop.
that is why we require to file the exhaustive affidavit, my lord. For that, we're taking time.
Okay, then since this court in its last order had said that this is the last chance, we'll give you another chance, subject to you paying some cost.
My lord,
Hmm?
my lord, as I've already apprised, my lord, this is actually, the matter was actually filed before the principal bench and thereafter it's got transferred here. And in the meantime, my lord, there was other council was conducting the matter, my lord. And recently I've been interested in the change of council, my lord. That is why, my lord, there's lots of turn of event because of there's no deliberate delay on part of the department, my lord, I said. And moreover, my lord, in the meantime, that's because of election,
Pending since long.
my lord, that is I appreciate, but I understand that part, my lord. That is I understand, but because of the communication gap, this thing happened, my lord. And because of the election, my lord, without cost, my lord, last chance, my lord. I'll just, because of genuine reason, my lord.
Oh, okay. Heard Mr. A.K. Purkar, yes, the learned counsel for the petitioner, along with Mr.
T. Tagum,
Tagum, learned counsel for the
Education Department, my lord.
Education, school education. The learned counsel for the Department of School Education has prayed for further time for filing of their counter affidavit. It is seen that this court in its order dated 15/03/2024 had noted that the last chance was to be given to the respondent, that is school education, to file their counter affidavit. Stop. The learned counsel for the school standing counsel for the school education submits that the parawise comments have been prepared by the school education department and is pending before the law department for vetting. Is it because of that the counter affidavit is not been able to be filed today? He further submits that the case was previously taken up by another government advocate, and because of which the steps for filing of the counter affidavit could not be ready, and submits that the counter affidavit will be ready by the next date of listing.
May take the matter on 7, and they may file the affidavit 7 days ahead of.
In view of the above submission, this court find it fit to give another chance to the respondents for filing of their counter affidavit. Accordingly, lists this matter on 7th,
7 June, my lord.
7 June, so and so. The counter affidavit should be filed and a copy duly furnished to the learned counsel for the
At least 7
petitioner
days prior to-
before 7 June, so and so.
And we may be given the liberty, my lord, to file our reply.
That is always there.
Right, you can pray.
My lord, my name may be reflected, my directed the registry to reflect my name, my lord. In cause list, my lord.
Okay.
I'm newly engaged, my lord. That's why my name is not reflected.
Yes. Meanwhile,
Name of
Mr.
Tabatagum, standing council,
Meanwhile, the name of Mr. Tamutagut, learned counsel for the
Education Department,
Education Department. Respondents number?
state respondent, my lord.
Okay, only.
Yes.
Okay, state respondents is to be reflected in the cost list.
Deeply obliged.
Yes.
My lord, we'll be requiring some more time to file affidavit. We have received instructions.
For the state respondents,
Yes, madam.
Mr. So-and-so, learned government advocate, is it?
Additional.
Additional, so-and-so, and for the state respondent, has prayed for further time for filing of their counter affidavit. Anyone appearing for the petitioners? None appeared for the petitioners. In view of the above, list after 3 weeks.
3 weeks. Okay.
Item number 12.
My lord, in this case, my lord, reading is over. And matter released to my lord, claiming of compensation under certain scheme of the government. So matter may be heard my lord, on the next day. Reading is over.
The learned counsels for both the parties are present and submits that pleading is over. Pleading
my
is
lord,
complete. Huh? Yes?
The response of the health department is not there.
Affidavit in reply filed petition.
We have filed.
And then
Home department, they have filed.
Home is the main department.
But the
Impin order was passed by. whom?
so respondents,
health,
education department is
health.
health.
Yes.
Health department. Do you have to
11.
file your counter? Then pleadings are not complete yet.
It's not completed. We have
Yes.
not yet received my lord, parents from it.
Mr. So-and-so, learned counsel for the petition, along with Mr. So-and-so, learned counsel for home department is respondent's number.
My lord, I'll be appearing for
2 and 3, 2 and 3.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Respondent's
7, 8,
number.
9, 10, and 12.
Okay. So we'll just make it for the home department. Okay, respondent for the home department, while Mr. So-and-so appears on behalf of the health department.
11.
Respondent number 11. Counsel for respondent number 11 has paid for time for filing of the counter affidavit. In view of the above, list after 3 weeks,
And fix the date, my lord, on the same day.
3 weeks on, when was it?
7th of.
7th.
7 June.
Okay, list in view of the above, as prayed for, list on 7 June.
Obliged.
Obliged.
Item number 13.
Manoj, we need some more time to file affidavit.
Okay, Miss So-and-so, learned government advocate has prayed for further time for filing of the counter affidavit. Mr. So-and-so appears on behalf of the petitioner. In view of the above, list after 3 weeks.
My lord, here is an interim.
Meanwhile, interim order passed
Maybe
earlier
consider.
shall continue till the next return. date.
Item number 15.
Here, my lord, we have received our instruction, my lord. We need some more time to file affidavit.
Mr. So-and-so. Learned counsel for the petitioner is present, while Miss So-and-so, learned government advocate has paid for further time for filing of their affidavit in opposition. In view of the above, list after 3 weeks.
Item number 18.
My lord, if my lord would excuse my intrusion, my lord. But if my lord would excuse my intrusion, my lord, in item number 3, could one line be added, my lord, that if lordship is not available in another bench, could it be taken up to? If there is a
No, see, that is not required now because I think taking up the matter through VC was already allowed by the previous CJ. So once it has been allowed once,
My lord,
is it required every time?
sometimes the bench does not for the
Okay.
registry part.
Okay, if the bench is not sitting on the next date, the matter may be taken up through VC. That is item number 3. Okay, one line here.
So it will be
Yes.
2 benches, that's.
Yes, yes, yes.
DPO.
Lordship, no extra copies has been served to us till now.
Who is for the petitioner? Miss so-and-so, learned government advocate, submits that requisite extra copies of the writ petition has not been furnished on the respondents. None appeared for the petitioner. In view of the above, list after 3 weeks. Meanwhile, requisite copies of the writ petition is to be duly furnished to the respondents.
Obliged.
Yes. 29. You're for the petitioner?
I'm respondent on last of they appear, but today they are out to file their evidence.
Mr. So-and-so learned counsel for the petitioner is present, while none appears for the respondents. In view of the above, list after 3 weeks.
After 2 weeks.
Now, in the last court date, it was noted that a person called Mr. A.K. Singh
Yes.
had appeared. Wakalatnama has not been filed. It is noted that, we just mentioned, Mr. So-and-so, learned counsel for the petition is present. It is noted that in the office note dated 26/04/2024, Mr. A.K. Singh, learned counsel, had appeared on behalf of the sole respondent, but Wakalatnama has not been filed. None appeared for the respondent today. In view of the above, list after 2 weeks.
Item number 30.
Yes.
No, my lord, as per my instruction of my client, they did not want to further case, my lord.
Pardon?
Further case, my lord. They did not want to further case. I may be allowed to withdraw, my lord.
Okay.
Yes.
Why, what happened in between? Contempt. So, this is a contempt petition. So you don't want to press the contempt petition. That means the judgment and order of the trial court has been, the court has been complied with, or what?
Yes, they are compliant now.
What was the order? Contempt arising out of which order of this court? Judgment dated 01/11/2022, is it?
Yes, my lord.
So this is for a release of balance amount of rupees 28 lakhs 74,000 along with the interest amount to the petitioners.
Yes.
So the amount has been released?
Already been paid.
Paid. So you want to?
Yes, but
Yes, you don't want to press. You can't press anyway. It has been complied with. Mr.
Dalbong, my lord.
So-and-so learned counsel for the petitioner is present and submits that the judgment and order of this court dated 01/11/2022 in WPC number 296/2020 has been complied with, and the petitioner and the respondents, okay, so and the respondents have released the balance amount of 28,74,987 along with the interest amount to the petitioners. In view of the above, he has prayed that the instant contempt petition may be closed.
Lordship,
Miss So-and-so, learned government advocate for the
no
for-
comment here.
Miss So-and-so, learned.
Including interest, how they have calculated, I don't know, but 53 lakhs has been paid, 53 lakhs, 26,776 to the petitioner.
Okay, Miss So-and-so, learned counsel for respondent number
3 here.
3. Lordship, just a second. Yes. Contempt petition, yes, for three. Ms. So-and-so, learned counsel for respondent number 3 submits that a total amount of how much? 52 lakhs? Lordship, let me see the exact amount. 53 lakhs, 26,000. 26,000? 776. 776. It's 52 or 53? 53, Lord. 53 lakhs. 53 lakhs. Yes. 53. Yes, 53 lakhs, 26,776 has been released to the petitioner, which is the balance amount along with the interest. Must be that because it's come to more than what is ordered here. I don't know, it's 28, how the bank has, or they have calculated, but then it will be seen later also. Anyway, so they've done it, it's okay. In view of the above, the submissions, this court finds that the order, the judgment and order of this court dated 01/11/2022 in WPC 296/2020 has been duly complied with, and therefore the contempt petition 23 within brackets AP 2023 stands closed and disposed of. Yes, obliged.
Item number 32.
Yes, 32, what is the state?
Lordship, we have already filed our appeal, Lordship.
Now, the office note indicates that fresh steps for service of notice has to be taken, but none appeared for the petitioner. Case called out, none appeared for the petitioner, while Mr. Singh appears on behalf of the state respondents. In view of the above, list after 3 weeks.
After a week, Lordship.
Okay, list after 1 week.
Item number 35.
Yes. What is the stage?
We are requested to file the counter.
Yes, sir, and then the office note indicates that service report in respect of respondent number 5 is still awaited. Who is respondent number 5?
They have implemented private respondent, my lord.
Private
Yes.
respondent. So we'll have to wait
Wait,
for
yes.
return of service report. In the meantime, the state respondents are to file their counter. Is it?
My lord.
Yes, Ms. So-and-so, learned counsel for the petitioner is present. Mr. So-and-so, learned government advocate for the state respondents.
May I please, Your Lordship? I'm appearing for 1, 2, and 3. Official respondents, Your Lordship. Government
1, 2,
advocate.
and 3.
Yes.
Ms. So-and-so, government advocate for respondents number 1, 2, and 3, and Mr. So-and-so for respondent number for the standing council for education
Education
department
department.
have prayed for further time for filing of the counter affidavit. It is also seen that return of service report upon respondent number 5 is still awaited. In view of the above, list after 3 weeks.
3 weeks, ma'am.
None appeared for the parties on board. List after 3 weeks.
Item number 41, 42, and 53.
Yes.
My lord, for perhaps number 6 and 7, private respondents are appearing today. We'll serve them a copy, my lord. And for number 7, for number 5, we'll take registered postman.
Steps for service of notice upon 5, 6, and 7 not taken.
I 6 I'm appearing now.
Okay, so now you appear, Mr. Das is appearing for 6. And
7.
K Talukdar for 7.
so service upon 6 and 7 is complete. Who is 5?
5 will take steps, my lord. Raised at first.
Mr.
AK Saiwala.
So and so learned counsel for the petitioner is present, while Mr. D. Das appears on behalf of respondent number 7.
6.
And Mr. K. Talukdar appears on behalf of Mr. Respondent number 6.
7.
Okay, 7,
Huh.
6 and
I'm
7.
6, I'm
Yes.
6, he's
And
for 7.
7.
For number 5 will take raised at
The
first.
learned counsel for the petitioner says that he may be allowed to take fresh steps upon respondent number 5.
My lord, with raised at first.
Ms. So and so appears on behalf of the state respondents, government advocate. appears on-
entry, Your Lordship.
On behalf of the state respondents.
Number
In view of the above,
num-
list the matter after
on
3
20th,
weeks.
my lord, 20th of May.
Okay,
20.
20th of May.
in view of the above, as prayed for, list on 20th, 5, 2024.
Okay.
Meanwhile, requisite extra copies of the writ petition are to be duly served to the council
Interim order to continue, my lord.
for the respondents. Meanwhile, interim order passed earlier shall continue till the next date of listing.
Deeply obliged.
43 is also same, it's a tag matter. Same, so it may also come on 20th. And
Okay, 43
We already have appeared.
Yes.
43 already
In
appeared.
43 years,
notice, everything complete.
everything complete.
Okay, so same.
Only thing-
The parties are duly represented by their learned counsels and matter is to be listed on.
20th of May.
20th.
And interim order passed earlier, that should make.
Meanwhile, the interim order passed earlier shall be returnable date.
Item number 44.
Well, 44 is concerned, my lord. My lord, every service will respond number 2.
Yes,
And as far as the last order, they were directed to state, responding is directed to file affidavit.
My lord, we need some more time, my lord. I have not yet received Parawa's comment from department, but 3 weeks time may be granted.
okay. Mr. So and Mr. AK, so and so learned counsel for the petition is present along with Mr.
T. Tagum for
D. Tagum,
Standing Council Education.
Learned Standing Council for Department of School Education. The Learned Standing Council for Department of School Education has prayed for further time for filing of the counter affidavit. Meanwhile, as per the office note, service report of upon respondent number 2
Everything.
may be awaited.
And other part of the order is complied with. So I was given the subscriptions announced. And-
So we are waiting for service report upon respondent
Fine.
number 2 also, isn't it? In view of the above, list on
7 June.
7 June.
Deeply ob-
Obliged.
Item 38.
Your Ladyship, council is in other court, maybe pass out measure for some time.
What's the stage for hearing?
It's final hearing.
Why not?
We'll list it in the next week since.
Next week it is likely.
So when will you list it?
But my other matter, your lordship was fixed it on 7th of June. It is not inconvenient, it will be. I'll be here anyways.
Okay.
I
Uh,
come from Guwahati, so. This also may be fixed on 7th of June.
who is the counsel for the petitioner?
ESMO.
It says.
It is submitted that Mr. S. Moore, learned leading counsel for the petitioner, is on legs in the other court. Mr.
I Chaudhary, madam.
I. Chowdhury,
Advocate General.
I'm the advocate general.
yes, learned advocate general for the state is
And I'm
present
for respondent number 5.
along with
I'm-
Mr. So and so,
S. Chakraborty for
S.
respondent number 5.
Chaudhary, learned counsel for respondent number 5.
I'm sorry, it is respondent number 4.
Are present, okay? In view of the above, list this matter on 7 June 2020. Yes, any more matters?